Well, thank you and good afternoon. It's with a heavy heart that I'm here today to the Driftwood community, place that I visited last week, and to acknowledge that we are in a dark time. But stars only shine in the dark, and the community's not alone. Some things have to matter. Our right to live safely in our community must matter. Our right to see our kids off to school safely must matter. Our right to go to work safely must matter. Our right to come home at the end of the day and to be able to pray safely matters. And for me and the government of Premier Ford, public safety matters. And it matters a lot. And that's exactly why our government throughout Ontario has a message for those who don't wish us well. You have no place here. You have no place in Ontario, in our Ontario, that's a peace-loving, warm-hearted, big-spirit province. And to be here in a city that I call home, I know that together with Toronto Police Services, with those in the room, with our faith leaders, who believe that when we let a little light into our lives, it transforms everything. When you give people light, you give them hope. But I will never see our city and our province surrender to hate and to violence. When we have safe communities, we have absolutely everything. But the more that I've traveled throughout Ontario and echoing the words of our Premier, who spoke today in the Ontario legislature, who spoke up against violence, who spoke up against violent and repeat offenders who think they have a right to wreak havoc on our streets and in our communities. They're totally wrong, because the people of Ontario know better. They know that when we stand together, when we stand shoulder to shoulder, one to another, we have absolutely the most wonderful place to live our lives. So I have a message. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop in advocating for communities for everyone. I'm not going to stop in supporting our police service, especially our Toronto Police Service, a service that represents my city. And I want to give a special acknowledgement of appreciation to not only Chief Demkiw and Deputy Chief Pogue, and thank you so much for being here, and to the faith leaders of Toronto Police Services, and to the Neighborhood Watch officers, and to everybody civilian and sworn. And I want to acknowledge the leaders of the CPLC right here in 31 Division, because they are a part of their community. They're part of our community. So, Superintendent Singh, especially now as we leave the month of February, Black History Month, a month that serves to remind us what binds our community is so much stronger than what tears us apart, and to acknowledge the churches and the community centers that play a part of the fabric, of the quilt of Ontario, where we all belong. I'm here with a heavy heart. This has not been an easy time to the community, but you are not alone. Wherever you go, we will go with you. Amen. And I pray that the community should stand united in this tough time, in this dark hour, in this time of darkness, so that we can be there when the light shines upon us. Amen. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.